Good morning everyone, welcome to our Tuesday maths lesson. Now today in maths you are going to need these things before we start. You're going to need a number line, you could draw that in your book. You're going to need some cubes or some counters or something to count with. And you're going to need this sheet that I sent your grown-ups at home to get us started. So today let's have a look at what we are learning. Now, you're going to have a look at this picture. Now, you've also got this picture at home. So, I would like to have a good look at that picture. Have a good look at it. Now, I wonder if you can find me something in there that there's 10 or less of. So, there's 10 or less trees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then let's see if you can use your counters or your cubes to show me that number. So if you think there's 6 trees, you're going to show 6 cubes. Maybe then you count the flowers if there's less than 10. Or what else can you find that's less than 10? Clouds or buses. What else can you see? Right, now we're going to do some new learning on our number track. So, yesterday with Mrs. Balaam, we did some now and then stories. But how did we solve those stories? Well, yesterday we solved our now and then stories by using a tens frame. We got some cubes for the first number and then we put them on the tens frame. Do you remember doing that? Well done. Then we put some more cubes on to show what happened next. Do you remember? Yeah. We then counted on from the first number to find out how many we had altogether. Now, in this picture here, we've got Mary, the little girl Mary. And she's got 4 lambs at home. So baby sheep. So 4. Then she gained another 3 lambs. How many lambs does Mary have in her field? Wonder if you can answer that for me. Now, we're not going to use a tens frame today. Our new learning is going to be using a number track. So, first, do you remember Mary had 4 lambs? You're going to use those counters or those cubes and you're going to cover up to number 4. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Well done. And then can you remember how many more came? There was 3 more. So maybe you've got a different colour. I've used a different colour here. So I'm going to put 3 more on. So I've got 4 sheep here and 3 more. Now, we're going to count on from 4. So we know that this is 4 because we counted them. So when we count to add on, we don't need to count these first 4, do we? Because we know there's 4. So put 4, 5, 6, 7. So how many sheep were there in the field all together? Yes, well done. There were 7. So we can circle 7 on our number track. Now, I would like you to have a go at this one. Using your number track and your counters. Listen first. There were 3 people playing with a ball. Then there were 2 more people that joined the game. How many people are playing with the ball now? How could you use your number track and your counters to have a go at that question? Listen again. First, there were 3 people playing with a ball. So how many counters do you need to put on? Well done. Then 2 more people joined the game. So we need to put how many more on? 2 more, well done. So then how many people are playing the game all together? See if you can not count from the beginning, count from the first number that we had, which was 3. So count on from 3. Now I worked that out as 3 and 2 more makes 5. See if you got number 5 on your number track. Did you get the same answer? Well done, good job. You must have been listening really hard. Now, this is where you need your bird sheet. So can you see? There's 6 boxes. First box has got number 1. Second box has got number 2. Third box has got 3 birds. Fourth box has got 4 birds. The fifth box has got 5 birds. But the last box hasn't got any, 0. So your challenge today, you're going to work with in a pair at home, so a brother or sister, or a mum or dad, or granny or grandpa, somebody at home with you. And you're going to have 5 cubes or 5 counters each, okay? Now, the first person, you're going to pick a bird. You're going to pick a card. So I'm going to pick number 2. I'm going to choose 2 birds. And you're going to put that number of cubes on your number track. So 1, 2. Just like we did a minute ago with Mary and her lambs. Then the next person is going to choose a different bird card. So I've not got anybody at home with me, but maybe your grown-up might pick number 1. So I pick number 2, they pick number 1. They're going to put 1 more on the number track. And then you're going to see if you can add them together. You're going to count from the first number, so it'd be 2, 3. And then you're going to try this sentence. Now we have 3 cubes. So 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. You have a go. See if you can use it all the different numbers. So maybe you could choose 5 and 2, then maybe 3 and 0, then 4 and 1. And if you want to keep going, you could do 2 and 5, 3 and 1. See how many different ways you can do it to add up those numbers. Remember to use your number track and count on from the first number. You don't have to count from 0. Well done. How did you get on? You probably had to pause the video there. Right, now, let's see. Did anybody in their game at home choose this card? Now, this is 0. Can you show me 0? Nothing. Well done. Now, what did you notice when you used that one? So if I started with 5 birds and I added 0, what happened to my number? Could I count on any more? Let's find out with a different sum. So I'm going to give you a word sentence. So first I had 6 pink flowers. Here they are, look. 6 pink flowers. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 pink flowers. Then 0 flowers grew. How many would I need to show 0? That's right, nothing. I don't need any more. Now, how many flowers have I got altogether? I've still got 6. Well done, because I didn't add any more. 0 is nothing. Don't add any more. Right, have a go at this one on your number track. So, first I have got 5 trees. Can you see my 5 trees? You could put your counters or cubes on, pretend they're trees. Then 0 trees grow. How many trees have I got? How many trees in total? 5 and 0. Well done, we've still got 5 because we didn't add any more. You are super at this. So it says here 0 means nothing. When we add 0, the amount we begin with does not change because we're adding nothing. We've got nothing more to add. Well done. Right, I'd like you to go away now and use your bird cards again. But this time, I'd like you to use a different sentence. I'd like to use your first, now and then sentences. So working in your pairs again at home, each person's going to choose a group of birds and you're going to use the cubes to pretend they're your birds. Then you're going to take it in turns to put them on your number track. Then you're going to tell me the first, then and now story. So an example might be, first we had 3 birds, then we had 2 more birds, now we have 5 birds. 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. It's really important that you use your words to help you explain what you're doing in maths. Well done. You go off and have a go at that, and I'll see you back here in a minute. Well done. How did you get on? Good job. Now, I forgot at the beginning to share our star words today, but I wonder if you can spot the ones that we've used. So these are our star words. First, then, now. So hopefully you use those in your story. Plus, and is equal to. So plus means putting them together, and equal to is all together, same as all together, the answer. Now, I would like us to find lots of possibilities. Now, I wonder what I mean by that. So let me explain. Here are five counters or cubes, whatever you have, and here are my 5 birds. Now, these 5 birds didn't start on the branch altogether. Some were on the tree and some flew in later. So how many birds could there have been on the branch and how many could have flown in? What's the first answer you came up with? Ah, good thinking. Now we need to find all the possibilities. So let's have a look. We could have 4 and 1. That would still make 5 all together. So 4 plus 1 is equal to 5. You could have 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. You might have said 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. Or you might have had 1 plus 4 is equal to 5. Or who came up with this one? 0, nothing, plus 5 is equal to 5. And here they are, look, all written down for us. Maybe you could have a go at writing those answers. So this is how we would record an add or a plus number sentence. 0 plus 5 is 5. 1 plus 4 is 5. 2 plus 3 is 5. 3 plus 2 is 5. And 4 plus 1 is 5. Well done, fantastic. Oh, last one. 5 plus 0 is 5. Well, I think you've worked really hard in your maths today. Well done. And I shall see you again tomorrow for some more maths. Bye.